Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente. Yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 729, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's a Thursday. On Thursdays, we talk about being thankful. That's why it's called a Thankies Thursday. Today's going to be no different. The date is October 15th, 2020. That's kind of fun. 10, 15, 20. And yeah, we got some work to do, so let's do it. First things first, still the realist. I'm also emerging, right? I can feel it. I can feel myself breaking out of some boundaries that I put on myself, some limits, and yeah, I can just feel it. I can feel it. I'm emerging. Only took 2 years. How about that? On to our real talk. Pain is a step, not a destination. Pain is a step. It's not a destination. So in your success cycle, right? And again, just the cycle of life. Pain is part of it. That's not where we stop. It's not the end, right? You have pain, you then have recovery, then you have growth, right? Pain, recovery, growth. And usually then comes complacency where we're like, oh, I don't need to do all that stuff anymore. I don't need to get up as early anymore. I don't need to get to work on time. I don't need to prepare in advance. I don't need to exercise. And what happens? Complacency leads to a problem, which leads to pain, which then leads to action, right? I mean, it's just a cycle. And so understanding that pain and on recovery, when we recover stronger than we were when we had the pain. We develop skills. It's just like with COVID, right? I was watching a thing this morning that when we get the COVID, we then develop antibodies, right? Well, we develop antibodies behaviorally as well. We walk up to a situation and be like, oh yeah, I've been here before. I did this before. I shouldn't do that, right? Pain is a step. It's not the destination. So when we find ourselves in a painful situation, be like, okay, again, this is over 729 days. I've been reprogramming my mind that says, you know what? When something bad happens, it's temporary. We usually recognize that we're in the pain step, and then a lot of us, struggle to just keep moving. Sometimes you just want to sit down and pout. Sometimes it takes us longer than we thought it would. But nonetheless, pain's a step. It's not a destination. And if you're stuck, you got to figure out how to get yourself unstuck and back on your way. Let's go to our thank yous, and we're done for the day. Number one, God has been good to us in the good times and the bad. For those of you that I've spoken to the last couple of days, this week here in Oklahoma is fall break week for the kids. So it's planning on the kids being out of school today and tomorrow. My days with the kids were Monday, Tuesday, meaning that I would have picked them up from school Monday night. They'd have been with me all day Tuesday, drop them off all night Monday, with me all day Tuesday, spend the night, drop them off at school Wednesday. Well, what happened is Monday afternoon, Jack's school called and they had some COVID. A couple of their teachers got caught up in COVID tracing and they had to sit out in quarantine. So they were like, look, we're just going to shut it down early. My point is this, that then I had Jack nonstop all Monday afternoon, all Monday evening, all day Tuesday, and then until about 4 o'clock yesterday. That was painful because I have a lot of work I wanted to do. But in those times, I got to have just some really quality times with Jack because it was just the two of us. And understanding that pain is a step, it's not the destination. And I understand that there's a reason that these things keep happening. There's a reason that I'm spending all this time with Jack, and I love it. So God's been good to us in the good times and the bad. Thankful for TB12. Now all of a sudden, all of the focus that comes to this NFL weekend, a great deal of the focus is around how are Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers going to play. And Tom Brady's a special, special talent that we've been fortunate to see. And I'm thankful that we get to see Aaron Rodgers and the Packers come to town. Thankful for him, too. For those of you, again, my friends would tell you that if we talk football in the offseason, I was upset when the Packers drafted Jordan Love, didn't understand what they were doing. And regardless of whether that was the impetus, the fire, that whatever, they're playing great. And I'm thankful that we got another year of number 12. I'm thankful for YouTube, right? So I got YouTube on the TV right here behind me. And I spent so much time listening to music and seeing the videos. And then, just these motivational clips where, it's just people that are dedicating their lives and their talents to the rest of us saying, look, you don't have to have an average life. None of us do. We just have to make up our mind who we're going to be and how hard we're going to work. Thankful for Major League Baseball. Again, I don't know if you guys are paying attention to this or not, but last night there was a couple games went on. Number one, the Dodgers boy, they put up a bunch of runs, and they were on the verge of elimination. It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But then in the American League, the Tampa Bay Rays, who used to be the Devil Rays, they're kind of a forgotten franchise, are up 3-1 now on the Astros. And, the Astros, they're kind of cheaters, right? And so one of the guys that was most heavily implicated in the cheating scandal is he can't throw the ball anymore. He hit a home run last night, but he can't throw the ball from second base like he's got the yips. And people are like, well, what's the cause of that? Well, I mean, people who are unafraid are like, well, isn't that clear? That's what the problem is that he got caught cheating. He lied about it. Everybody knows that he lied about it, or most people assume that he was lying about it. Yeah, this is in his head, and it's in his head because that's the way it works, right? If we have that demon inside that we've not confronted, it manifests itself in ways like this. So anyway, just thankful. I'm thankful that we get to all watch that and be like, wow, that's interesting. I'm relatively certain that the Astros aren't going to win the World Series. I could be wrong. We'll see. I am thankful for karma because it's just a word that people use. We don't understand how all that works. That goes back to the God is good thing, right? So God is good, karma, however you want to do it. I'm thankful for the Luster family, right? I can't have a Thank Yous Thursday talk about writing things down. Certainly can't be here 2 years later and not give them a shout out. Again, a couple years ago, sitting in a hotel room, very upset, in a dark place, get on the phone with Precious and Phil. And they're like, look, man, we all go through these tough times. Write down the things you're thankful for. Focus on them. Focus on them. Focus on your relationship with God and just like, hey, tell me what you need me to do. And things will get better. Thankful for the pain, right? We can't talk about how pain is a step and not a destination without being thankful for it. And I'm thankful for the truth that always sets us free. With that, we're done. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. I appreciate you stopping by on a Thank Yous Thursday. Be back tomorrow on an Epic Friday. We'll see you then. Deuces. #Real Talk. Love you guys. Bye.